if we lose the majority, if the Republicans, we lose the majority in the House, and this radical element of the Democrat Party were able to take over, we've already seen that movie. They will try to end the Trump administration. He won't have 4 years, he'll have only 2, because they will move to impeach him probably on the first day of the new Congress in January 2027, and they will try to systematically unwind all the important reforms that we've done for the American people. So
don't threaten us with a good time. That's what we want. You're telling us that we can end Trump's administration after 2 years if we get out and vote during the midterms? He just made all the Democrats ads for them. Democrats, you don't even need to make any ads. Just play this shit. If you need any motivation to get up in the polls next fucking year for your midterms, Mike Johnson just told you best. You can end Trump's administration. You don't gotta wait 4 years for this shit to be over with. End it after 2. After 2 years, let's get them the fuck up out of here. The writing is on the wall. Donald Trump and the Republicans today are flailing. They don't know what to do. They thought that they were going to have a leg to stand back on by winning some elections yesterday so that they could feel like the American people were on their side. But the American people spoke. We are not putting up with this shit. Keep this momentum up going into midterms next year. Excuse me, because like Mike Johnson just said, you can end this shit after 2 years.
Mike Johnson just said that if the Democrats win the midterms, Donald Trump will be impeached and his administration will end. The very idea of being held accountable for the countless crimes all these people have committed has them absolutely terrified.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking. When you saw this video, so I came across this video where a lot of people are talking about how they are scared. Okay, they are really scared that, you know, Democrats are taking over. They are scared of Democrats taking over the whole place and winning those elections, and them now saying that, oh, they might actually want to impeach and all of that. You know, so a lot of people actually, you know, start reacting to this Mark Johnson's video, okay, about this whole thing. Well, I'm just going to let the videos roll, then I'll come back with the commentary. But let me know what you all think in the comments as well as we watch the videos together. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch.
We have another major election update, this time from deep red Mississippi, where Democrats just flipped 2 Senate seats, 2 legislative seats, breaking the Republican supermajority in deep red Mississippi. Another stunner.
Guys, I haven't seen this much Hope Corps on my FYP in over a year. This is huge news out of Mississippi, as he says, deep red Mississippi. And you know what made it possible is the fact that a court-ordered redistricting allowed more representation of black voters, because what this country, and especially the Republicans, have done is they have disenfranchised people of color at exponential rates. It is absolutely amazing. We saw it in Texas as they're redrawing the districts, gerrymandering people out of their votes, out of existence. They're not even going to have a say anymore. So Mississippi did that, and now all of a sudden they no longer have the supermajority because the people of Mississippi actually got a say. They actually got a fair shake at something, and look what happened. It's not so deep red after all. It's not that ruby red. It's still super red, don't get me wrong, but it ain't that red because we actually gave people the chance to vote. We did not disenfranchise black voters, brown voters, anybody like that actually got a say in the states they live and work in. This is what needs to happen all across America.
Donald Trump just posted on social media that voting Democrat is a death wish. This was in reference to Virginia and New Jersey, where he says, vote Republican if you want massive energy cost and crime reductions. The Democrats will double and even triple your energy costs and crime will be rampant. A vote for the Democrats is a death wish. Vote Republican. He also said the Virginia and New Jersey gubernatorial candidates want transgender for everybody. Men playing in women's sports, high crime, and the most expensive energy prices almost anywhere in the world. He says under President Trump, gasoline will soon come down to $2 a gallon. In his third post about those 2 states, he says a Democrat vote means a doubling and even tripling of your energy bills and prices, traditionally the highest cost of an American citizen. If you vote Republican, your energy costs are going to go down tremendously. If you vote Democrat, your energy costs are going to go through the roof, making energy virtually unaffordable for you and your family to pay. He then moved on to Pennsylvania. He said there's 3 radical Democrat Supreme Court justices on the ballot. Vote no, no, no. They led to corrupt impeachments. They locked you up during COVID by closing your small business, schools, and churches. They let sex offenders out of prison and ruled for sleepy Joe Biden interfered in the 2020 elections, blah, blah, blah. He then chimed in on the Arkansas election, the Pennsylvania election, Mississippi's election, Iowa's election, and Texas's election. The man is scared.
It's the morning after, and we got 3 big wins for Democrats: New York, New Jersey, and Virginia. Here's the thing: they weren't even competitive. Up to 70% of Democrat voters weren't voting for the Democrat. They were voting against Trump. That's not a win. That's a trap, and we all watch y'all get caught in it. This isn't policy. It's emotional programming. They've turned voters into Pavlov dogs, ringing the Trump bell to get a reaction. Meanwhile, the cities are burning, crimes exploding, and they still think that the villain is the guy in the Oval Office. New York voters just elected the man dummy, a socialist mayor who preaches equity but couldn't even balance a budget if his life depended on it. It's like deja vu for cities like Chicago when they went from Lori Lightfoot to Johnson. Crime went up, taxes went up, businesses left, and the voters are like, yeah, let's do that. It'll be better. They just shot themselves in the foot. While America is crying for change, Democrats found a different kind of power. They leverage in chaos. They keep the shutdowns going, keep emotions high, convince everyone that the only villain is Trump. Meanwhile, the same people failing you keep getting promoted. Do y'all think that this is a real winning strategy?
I feel a lot of people are seeing through the scare tactics right now with what, Mike Johnson said. Okay, a lot of people are seeing through it, all right? Especially in cities where, they have a lot of Trump supporters who, people actually felt they are going to vote like that. Some red states ended up voting Democrat. And this is actually very scary right now and also very hilarious in the first place. And it's as if there's a wake-up call for a lot of people with everything that is happening, okay, with the food stamp thing, with cost of living, with all their promises being dashed. A lot of them have decided, you know what, let's go back. It's better for us to go back to Egypt than to go to a place we don't even know. I guess that's exactly what is playing out in real time right now. Okay, so people online are mocking, and hilariously reacting to what he said, right? But the reaction from Americans has been missed. Some conservatives are genuinely scared, calling this the end of America if Democrats gain more power. Meanwhile, independents and liberals are laughing it off, saying maybe if Trump didn't have so many things that he has done in recent time and all the cuts that have happened, maybe people wouldn't have voted the way they did. Okay, so they were so optimistic that they were going to win all the major elections, but right now it's as if they are not having other thoughts about the midterm election and all that. Okay, because if they lose at this point in most of those states with everything that is happening, then what will happen during midterm elections? Okay, right? As Democrats gain ground in cities elections across the country, especially in swing areas, right? Many Republicans are realizing the so-called red wave never existed. Instead, it's the fear of losing control that is driving their rhetoric. Americans are tired of the lies and the drama. They just want stability, not another political circus. Okay. What are you saying? I think she wants to join me in this content, you guys. So I feel that, I'm so scared. Like, everybody is actually very surprised that Democrats are winning everywhere. Most of these red states, most of these people coming out and supporting them and voting the way they did. Like, people are tired. People can't afford groceries anymore. People can't afford to live their best life. People are losing Section 8 housing. People are losing out on so many things. So the only thing they could do was to try as much as possible to vote for their interests and not the interests of other people, no matter what their MAGA word have to tell them. Okay, so a lot of them are now like, what, we are just going to vote for ourselves, because it's as if we voted for some of the things we voted for at the end of the day are not even coming to pass. So the best will be for us to vote our own interests and not the interests of other people. So whatever thing these people are saying is not even our business. Okay, Americans have missed. Okay, some conservatives are generally scared. Okay, some people are coming out to talk about it. Okay, and so many MAGA supporters are also voting blue this period because they're like, what we are saying, if we have to do all of this, then we're going to lose out on so many things. You remember when people were saying you're going to lose out on your rights, you're going to lose out on this, you're going to lose out on that. Now they are losing out on a lot of things, not just food stamp, not housing. A lot of people are going to go hungry. A lot of people are going to go without shelter. A lot of people are going to go without Like, people are just going to go through tough period this time, right? So the only thing for them to do was to think about other ways possible. If you can get cheaper groceries and cheaper housing, get affordable health care, get Obamacare back, because a lot of them didn't even know that Obamacare and ACA was the same during the whole presidential election. Now that they are now aware, they decided, you know what, we cannot give it to these people that are about to take away everything that could help us. All the handouts, they told them it was handouts, and now they are finding out that those things they call handouts was their lifeline in the first place. These were the things that were keeping them. These were the things that was making them be the way they are, and now they are faking the hell out. So the best way for them was to think about other possible ways to vote for their interest at this point, because you cannot stay in water and still soap will be entering your eyes. You cannot. You can't. So they have seen that at this point we need to be able to vote for people that cares for us right now, or have better policies that will not affect us so much. Okay, at least our healthcare will be able to afford the healthcare. Okay, Obamacare can be able to take care of those. Medicaid and Medicare, which the whole cut that is happening, just funding for so many things are happening. Okay, so they're like, let's even start here. Let's everything start at this point. We might not have gotten to the presidency, but right here in our state, let it start here. And that's why there's a lot of reactions, like misreactions between different voters. Some people are not happy. Then you have the people who are excited, super excited about it, whether they are MAGA or not. They're super excited about it. Then you have people who are really conk-magas who are not really happy about it. But yeah, guys, let me know your own take about today's video in the comments, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Credit to all creators on this video. See you all on my next. Bye guys.